Hello traders, welcome back to ChrisFX. Today I will go through the ICT Silver Bullet trading strategy. I have seen many YouTubers uploading this strategy. I do not really know if ICT himself has taught this strategy the way I'm gonna show it right here. But what we're gonna do, I have backtested it myself and I have my own specific rules, and I will also tell you on which pair you should be trading this strategy. It is a very simple strategy. You do not need to overcomplicate things and you can become exceptionally profitable only by following the rules that I'm gonna show you right here, and after that we're gonna do some backtesting together. So be sure that you stay tuned, and now let's move forward with our rules. Okay, so those are the rules that you see on the screen right now. So what I want from you, first of all, is to go ahead on your TradingView platform and set your time at New York time. You can do this by clicking on the bottom right of your screen and just set this one at UTC-4 New York time. Secondly, go ahead and mark down the highest and lowest point from 12 AM until 8:30 AM New York time. So let's go ahead and find 12 o'clock, and 12 o'clock is exactly right here, and then I will put another line at 8:30. And 8:30 is exactly right here. Now let's suppose that between those times price is doing something like that, just random stuff. We don't really care, I'm just showing you the strategy. Okay, now what you will do in this occasion, once 8:30 arrives, you will say, what was my highest point? This is our highest point in price. And what was my lowest point? The lowest point is this one right here. You will be trading this strategy from 8:30 until 11 o'clock only. So what I want from you is to wait and see if one of these points, either the highest price point between 12 AM New York time until 8:30 AM New York time, gets broken. We don't care if it is this point right here, and we don't care if it is this point, as long as it happens within the window of 8:30 and 11 o'clock New York time. Once this happens, then let's say that now in our occasion we are breaking this lowest point right here. You will scale down to the 1 minute time frame and you will wait for a change of character. And I will show you, of course, how to do it exactly. Bear with me, I have backtested it. I will show you also on which pair it works. You can do this thing only and become super profitable and pass the one prop firm after the other. This is no joke at all. This strategy that I want to call the lazy man's strategy does not require you to look on your left and check out for points of interest. Of course, I am doing that, and I'm using the ChrisFX zones, which you can learn about if you join the ChrisFX Academy, but you do not need them in order to be profitable, so you don't need to look at anything, just wait for a change of character on the 1 minute time frame. And the beauty of this strategy is that the change of character does not need to happen immediately after the grab of liquidity. It doesn't matter. Of course, this has to happen within our time zone right here, so excuse me about that. So let's say that we were here. This change of character has to happen before 11 o'clock and of course after 8:30, as I said, and then all you have to do is identify your fair value gap and write this thing with the rules that I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna be deleting all of these lines and we will continue with the rules. As I said, wait for liquidity to be grabbed either from the highest or from the lowest point. Wait for a change of character on the 1 minute time frame only, and then enter from an FVG or a breaker block, and I'm gonna show you examples. The take profit rules now. Close 50% of your position at 1-to-1 reward to risk and move your stop loss to break even, and then target a 2-to-1 reward to risk for the rest of the position. This will give you a total of 1.5-to-1 reward to risk, and it has many benefits as a risk management strategy, but I'm gonna make a unique video. The next video, as a matter of fact, is gonna be exactly on that, so bear with me as we go through this beautiful strategy on our charts. I want you to use this strategy only on Euro US dollar. I have backtested it on other pairs and it doesn't work that good. So go ahead and use this strategy on Euro US dollar, and as you can see, by risking only 1%, in 1 month we get a total of 6.5% return in our account. Had I been risking 2%, I can easily, or you can easily, pass a funded challenge only with this lazy strategy without the need to look at anything else. So I will check out some of the winning examples right here and we're gonna go through them together. Let's go ahead and take this example that you see right here, for which we won a full 1.5 to 1 reward to risk. What did I say that we have to do? First of all, we will identify the 12 o'clock, which is, as you see exactly right here, and we will identify as well the 8:30. There you go, right here. And now I will take the replay tool and I will go back in time and I will magnify this thing so that we don't see what is going on. What you will do until here, you know this is your highest point, and let's move a little bit further. Let's check out, this is 8:15 and this is the 8:30 candlestick. We know that this was the highest point and the lowest point was exactly right here. Now I will scale down to the 1 minute time frame right here. Where did we break after 8:30? We broke above the highest point and not the lowest point. Okay, this was the highest point, this is the lowest point. We broke the highest point as you see it right here. Again, the beauty of this strategy, you don't need to look back on the left actually for points of interest. This will help a lot, but you don't need to do it with this specific trading strategy. All I'm waiting for on the 1 minute time frame right now is a valid change of character, and you will see how we will be entering from a fair value gap. So here we don't have anything yet. We break above this structure one more time and again above this structure. So nothing yet. The change of character now will happen exactly right here if this is broken impulsively. This is one of the rules, by the way, guys. Some people identify wicks as breaks of structures. Do not do that. Wait for an impulsive break of structure. This will significantly increase the winning percentage of this strategy. So let's go ahead. There you go. You will be waiting for a fair value gap to be formed, and here we have the fair value gap. The other people that I have seen on YouTube are advocating that you would go ahead and take it at the beginning of the fair value gap, which would have been exactly right here, okay, and a stop loss above the area, for example. But what we are gonna be doing in situations such as this one, we are gonna be using the breaker blocks. And I have a video on breaker blocks. You can click on the top right of your screen right now and check out this video about breaker blocks. This is a breaker block. This candlestick has broken impulsively below it without even seeing a reaction from it. So this is a valid breaker block. It is in our rules. Here we will be taking the trade from the breaker block with a stop loss above this area. We will be targeting 1-to-1 at the beginning, 2-to-1 in total. 1-to-1 we will close 50% if we get activated into the trade. Here we are activated into the trade, and here we hit 1-to-1. Place your stop loss at break even. Okay, a little bit below, we'll do it exactly right here. This has the advantage that we have already booked 0.5% in our account and we're absolutely risk free, and now we will target a 2-to-1 reward to risk for the rest of the position, which is exactly down here. Very nice. Our stop loss is not being hit at break even, so this is a solid 1.5-to-1 reward to risk as a trade. Okay, so let's go ahead and take yet another example. So let's go ahead and note down the 12 o'clock, which is exactly right here, and then the 8:30 a.m. New York time always, which is exactly right here. And then we will be trading this strategy until 11 again. So let's check out this example as well. Now I am on the 15-minute time frame just to make things quicker. So you don't need to be in front of the charts the whole day. When the time arrives, here we are at 8:15 exactly, just note down the lowest point and the highest point of this movement, which is exactly right here. Now we will scale down to the 1 minute time frame and we will wait for either this point or this point to be broken. We are on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, it is after 8:30, so we are in our zone. We do not care again that the liquidity is being grabbed and we have a reaction instantly. It doesn't matter. We have until 11 o'clock to see what we want to see, which is a change of character. We don't need to look on the left at all. Let's delete this line to make things more clear. Okay, where would be now a change of character if it happens? For you who know, this is a high, this is a lower high, and this is on the right, it is a lower high as well, which makes this a valid point of change of character. Plus, from this point, we broke lower than this point, so it is absolutely valid. If we change character there, it is a valid change of character. Let's check it out. It does not, but it would have been a valid point. The new point is exactly right here. Let's check this one out. And there you go. Now we have a valid change of character. What have I told you? In this occasion, we have a breaker block, which is this one. Otherwise, we would be entering from this fair value gap that you see right here. But when we have a breaker block, I am entering from the breaker block. Stop loss right below the area. First target 1-to-1. Let's see how this plays out. And you see that for you who would have placed the trade exactly right here, as some other people are teaching it, but you will be missing some trades this way, you would be activated from the FVG, the fair value gap, in other words. So let's move forward and check out how this one played out. There you go, we hit the first profit, we close 50%, so we have closed 50%, let's say that we risk 1%, so we have a 0.5% gain in our account, stop loss at break even, and we are going for a 2-to-1 reward to risk for the rest of the position. And of course we know, because I have done the back testing, here you go, yeah, I thought this was a win, but no, here you see the cons, okay, of this thing that I'm doing right here, that I'm moving the stop loss to break even. We got stopped and we got a full 2-to-1 reward to risk. But again, this is the way I'm managing risk. I don't want to see a winning position coming back and stopping me out. This works exceptionally well, and of course it works absolutely amazing on indices as well, this type of risk management, because indices are rarely gonna come back and activate you. If they come back, you are out of the trade 99% of the time. They're gonna do this and go and go and go and go. Okay, so this works very good. You book some profits, you are not greedy, and if you hit the next 2-to-1, you will have a 1.5-to-1 reward to risk in total on your position. I will show you yet another example. Let's go ahead, because now I showed 2 examples on breaker blocks. So let's go ahead and show yet another example. Let's say that we will be exactly right here. And here we have 12 o'clock. Here we have 8:30, exactly right here. And then we will be trading until 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, we will not be taking any trades. So now I will do that like that. And there we go. We have our highest point, which is this point right here. And we have our lowest point, which is exactly right here between 12 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. New York time. I will scale down to the 1 minute time frame and I will wait for one of these to be broken. Let me see. In this occasion, you see, you might be expecting the lowest point to be broken, but the highest might be broken instead. We are still within our window. We broke above the point. The window is between 8:30 and 11 o'clock, so you have plenty of time, and I will move forward. I will be waiting for a change of character on the 1 minute time frame again. Here we have our change of character. Actually, it is exactly right here. Here is the change of character. Some people prefer wicks. I prefer a full body close below. Okay, let's see if we have a full body close below. We don't, but if you're using wicks, it will also work. Okay, so here you go. This is your FVG. Your fair value gap is exactly right here. This one, I would not go ahead and identify this one that low. So this is your FVG, and this is your trade exactly right here. And this is your stop loss. First target 1-to-1, which is hit immediately, and then stop loss at break even, and we go ahead to target a 2-to-1 reward to risk. So this one, actually, I think this was mistakenly written down because we did hit a 2-to-1 reward to risk in the end, so we have a total of 1.5 to 1 reward to risk for this position right here. This was the strategy, and of course it gives spectacular results for such a simple strategy in 1 month. I'm not allowed to go further back in time. I would love to backtest this strategy for way longer, but in 1 month it is giving 11 days with no trades at all because our criteria were not being fulfilled. So then you have 13 wins, which gave us a total return of 12.5%, and then you have 6 losses, which are of 1 unit, which is -6. So we have a total of a plus 6.5%. Okay, and here I think I had a 0.5 when in reality it was and 1.5. You can backtest it also on more recent data. So do your backtesting. This was the strategy. If you want to learn my exceptional trading strategies, and if you want me to suggest a certain program that would be one-on-one mentoring 1000%, I can teach you how to become profitable once and for all. Of course, you do not need to do that. I'm making 99.9% of my money by trading my capital and the funded capitals, and I don't really need to do the further education. But for serious traders, the option is always there. And for you who want to follow my trading signals, where I'm also going live 2 hours every single day, go ahead and click on the link down in the description or in the comment section, and I will take you step by step and I will transform you into a profitable trader. Go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I am going to be creating more free educational content like this one. Tell me what you think about this strategy. This is gonna do it for today. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.